Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. It has almost been an entire year since I moved into my townhome. I absolutely love it. I have no regrets, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to honor the occasion of almost being a year of showing you a little bit of the background of the process from when I started and what my house now looks like. So let's go. For a little bit of background, I've lived in the Northern Virginia area my entire life. After I graduated college, I moved in with my sister. She had just bought a house, and I could either move in with her and help her with some of the money, not that she needed help, but it got me out of the house, and it also gave her a little bit of extra wiggle room, so it was kind of a win-win situation. Fast forward, I ended up living with her for almost 4 years. It was really great. I really loved living with my sister, and she ended up quickly getting married and moving, and so I was kind of in that same position of, ever since I've graduated, I haven't lived at home. I didn't really want to go back home. It wasn't a great time to buy a house, frankly, because the housing market was so bad, but I kind of had to make a choice. I also recently got a new job at the time, so I had a little bit more flexibility than I did before, and was frankly able to kind of make that next step if I wanted to. So I started looking around. Me, my brother, and sister all bought our first homes, were all new construction. So I looked at some of the other options, but I always kind of leaned towards new construction. And so that's obviously what I ended up with. I love looking back at these because it's so fun and it's so special to buy your first home and see them build it from essentially nothing and just kind of go through that process. So I am going to put some clips in here and show you guys along the way. When she did move, I also moved back to my parents' house for a couple of months. And it actually worked out really well because since I had always gone with living with other people, from college roommates to my sister, I really had nothing to really put in my house. So not only was I going to be having a mortgage on my shoulders, but I also had nothing from a couch to kitchen appliances to silverware. Like, I had none of that. So it actually worked out really well of living with my parents for a little while because I obviously wasn't paying any rent or anything at the time, and I got to sink all of my money into purchasing all the things that I have in my house. So I was really lucky. I think it worked out really well. And then, yeah, I think it was right after I got back from Europe last year. And funny enough, we're leaving again on Thanksgiving to go to Paris. So it's gonna be around the same timeline. But yeah, I came back, I settled, and I moved right in, and then things just kind of moved really quickly. So I just thought that this would be really special. I also wanted this to kind of be something for me to look back on, which is the point of half of these vlogs as well, which I think could be kind of nice, looking back several years later and kind of seeing where you were and the progress that you've made. So I'm really excited for this vlog. I hope you are too. Let me show you what my house used to look like. And now we enter present day, and this is what my house looks like almost a year later. Starting on the left, I've got a small bath. There's just a small mirror up here, some shelving up here, and then just a picture and a towel. Nothing too crazy, but I do love having a bath on my first floor. A lot of my guests tend to use this one. Then I've got obviously my stairs, my front door. Unfortunately, the cat house and litter box, that was the only place to kind of put that. I do love this window here because I think it lets a lot of light into this room so that it's not too dark. You obviously see between the door and everything else here. If there wasn't for the window back there, it would be quite dark. This, however, is one of my favorite things in my house. I have spent years collecting a lot of just luxury items, and one day I would love to take a lot of these and have a walk-in closet in my master bedroom, just kind of set them up really nicely with shelves, and I want to have my shoes and all that fun stuff. But for now, this is what I have. I've got a lot of my handbags up here, and I have gone through phases where I collected luxury travel books. So these are my Louis Vuitton ones. I've got smaller ones down here. I've got some paintings when I was traveling in Europe that I picked some of those up. Hopefully I'll pick up a new one when I'm in Paris. And then again, I try to color coordinate a little bit with just some of my handbags all around there. But one of my favorite pieces of my house. Now we make our way up to my second floor. This is my favorite part of the house, and this was the big selling point for me when I bought it. I really wanted something that was really open and airy and had a lot of windows and doors. I saw a lot of other houses at the time that had a wall right here that split up these two rooms. And I just really didn't like that. I just thought it took a lot of light out of the room. So starting with my kitchen, tables from Costco. Can't go wrong with Costco. It's been a great table for me. Pantry. I've got some cool, and I will show you because I took a long time to collect some of these. But I tried to match to a T, green plates here. I've got my nicer kind of crystal glasses up there. And then I've got, as I like to host, I've got a lot of just different kinds of glasses over here, and then just tea things over there and cups and all that fun stuff. But the other thing that I really love in my kitchen are these. These are from the brand Mackenzie Childs, and I've got all these four things, this, and then I've got another Christmas thing in the corner that I'll show you as well, but they're all from the same brand. Did get all of these things for Christmas over here, but just thought that it just added a little extra something in my kitchen. My colors, if I hadn't already mentioned, were always going to be emerald green and gold. That's my kitchen. Now I get into my family room. So this is my mini Dior little tree that I recently did a few days ago. I have just a very neutral colored rug and couch. Favorite thing that when I was furniture shopping was this marble coffee table. I just thought it had so much character to it, and it had the right colors to it. I thought it was a timeless piece. And I just thought it was really unique. That's one of my favorite pieces when I'm looking at the room. I obviously went with some kind of more neutral colors in some of my other pieces so that at any point in time when I get bored, which often happens, I can add any color into this room, whether that's pillows or blankets or, anything else like benches, anything else in here, and easily kind of switch that. I don't regret it for my first house, but if you can tell, you can see from every footprint to every paw print with my two cats. You can see every single thing on this rug. When it is like recently vacuumed and looks beautiful, I think it's hard to beat. It just looks really classy and really clean, but it takes a day to see you can see exactly where I walked on the rug from like going in here, going up the stairs, and it drives me crazy. The couch is not as bad to keep clean. Yes, this is the angel that needs to go on top of my tree, but I was having issues last night and couldn't get it, so I didn't want it to break, so that's why it's sitting over here. But this is suede as well, so this is also a really hard fabric to make sure that you keep clean. TV. Again, I've got some additional kind of books that I have played around with and put it on this coffee table before. I've just got another one of my tables, my bar cart, which I tend to move around. I searched long and hard for months for the right bar cart, and I found this one at Home Goods, and I absolutely love it. I also recently grabbed these really cool red wine glasses for the holiday season and thought that that was a cool piece to add as well. But yeah, this is what my second floor looks like. Now let's go up to my third and final floor. This is what my third floor looks like. This is laundry. They're just stacked. But I love how close it is to my bedroom. This is just linen closet. This is the extra spare bathroom. Again, I don't think there's anything crazy in here. Bathroom here. This is the spare bedroom in here. Still working to add a lot of things to this. Also a closet. I have 3 closets upstairs, 2 in my main bedroom, and then 1 in here. And I will not open them up right now because they are full because I buy way too much stuff. So I'm just going to keep those as is. Here's my first closet in my bedroom. Here is my second one. Here is one of my lovely kitties, Oliver. And then I'm going to skip over the bed a little bit. No, I did not add decorative pillows to act like I put them on my bed every day. And then this is my master bathroom. It's a pretty good size. Nothing, again, too crazy. It's got the double shower heads, which I really like. Yeah, that's kind of what that looks like. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I really enjoy, again, keeping kind of track of the progress that I've made with my house within the last year, and just kind of, I always like to see what other people do, and hopefully you guys like to see kind of some of the things that I'm doing with my house, and maybe gives you some inspiration yourself. But I had a lot of fun with this. I'm really, really proud of my house and everything that I've kind of worked for to get here. So yeah, this is my house present day. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you soon.